Hi guys, today's video is going to be my collection of the palettes. As I told you, I'm going to do a video on that. So I'll be showing you a drawer, professional ones, and then I'll show you some magazine holders which has my shoot ones, and then I'll show you my personal ones which I keep in a shelf basically. So I also told you that I'll be showing you some storage tips, and what I would like to say about that is drawers are the best for stacking out palettes, but if you like to see them, if you want to decorate them, the magazine holders are amazing. And also some shelves with some coverage if you have the issues. Like, sorry for that because I have done this video and I'm filming the intro later on, so I have swatches all over. Anyways, so if you have dust issues like I have, it's a very dusty city, so I don't want my palettes to get dirty so easily. So what I like to do is, like, I just have the shelf closed and I have the drawer over that shelf area, so whenever I open the door, I don't find my palettes dirty because they don't look good with that dust. So you can just lay them outside like books. Palettes are very easy to store because they can stack on and you can use a shelf over that. And if you don't find that easy, then you can obviously use some drawer, or you can just stack it on your table in front, and you can keep some magazine holder with that. You can use magazine holder as well, and I think that is the easiest way to store palettes, because I don't find palettes stacking easily. You just need a little bit of space, that's it. Also, I would suggest you use height if you have smaller rooms. Like I have, my bedroom is really small, so I like to if with my increasing collection in fashion and beauty, I like to use like height of any particular item. If I see a shelf here and a shelf there and there's a lot of I have just kept lipsticks here and this place is empty, I'll definitely use that height, or either stack some containers, or either don't use it for lipstick, I'll use it for palettes. That is what I've done recently. So let's begin with the drawer and the collection, and then we'll see the other collection. Okay guys, let's talk about this drawer first. So this is the drawer up close. Let me just keep it a little bit more close. Let's start with this corner. Now this corner has all the palettes. Obviously this drawer is for my professional makeup palettes, and there are some singles as well right there, but I'll be talking about palettes in this video. So firstly, this is the Too Faced chocolate gold palette. I love this because this has like shimmers which you can always use them. Now the Too Faced mattes, like it has like few mattes, just this part, but they are like super duper soft and so beautiful. They're very creamy. I'm talking about the shimmers. They are not the softest shimmers I've used. I'm not saying that they are not pigmented. So they are pigmented. They obviously have nice color to it, but they won't be like something that ColourPop Super Shocks are, or the Huda Beauty remastered palettes shimmers are like. What I mean that they are not the shimmeriest one. They are just metallic and they are pigmented, but not in a creamy way. But they are really breakable, because if they are less creamy, they do not fall out and then break apart a lot like these palettes do. Like you can see that they like form dents very easily, and though they are like very beaming and all that, they are a little difficult to work with, but the pigmentation it has is insane to it. The mattes are a little bit of kickback, but a little less than the Anastasia palettes, and they are really good. Which is one of my favorite palettes for mattes as well as shimmers. Apart from this Cosmo shade, the glitter one, it's not that great. Just going over, I'm not gonna talk about in depth. The shimmers in here are not as clean as the new one, but they are really nice. You definitely need to add a little bit of spray to make them a little bit beaming now. So Morphe palettes, I have these 4 Morphe palettes. This is the new packaging that Morphe came out with, and this is the 3502, and 3502 are like all warm tones palette. So this is how it looks. Obviously it has all the warm tones, And then I have 35B, which is again their very oldie, discontinued but beautiful. All the colors I use for like touching up, adding a little bit of warmth, adding a little bit of pinkness, some like a hint of green. You know, these are not what I use a lot just for the sake of a color, just every time, because we can't create a pink eyeshadow look on many clients, but I definitely use these to add a hint. And this color is amazing. I have 35F palette if you like a little bit of frostiness in your eyes, a little bit of shimmers and few mattes, like a little bit of mattes, and you have a lot of nude palettes already in the collection. 35F is the one you should go for. F is like their fall, you know, vibes collection. Then obviously I have the Jaclyn Hill palette as well with me. This is the all-in-one collection kind of palette, which has all the colorful collection. Like, I won't say it has all the colors. Like, these are not just the greens you need more. These are not just the blues you need blues, you need royal blue. It is not royal blue, it's more of a violet blue, like purpley blue. But the mattes, this row is amazing, this yellow is amazing, black is gorgeous. These 5 palettes, and let me just tell you, Anastasia has similar quality in all these palettes, but what I use the most is Soft Glam or the Prism palette. I love these. And Subculture, I love it as having a unique color in it, but it is not the only palette I go for. Even Norvina is like one of the less used, but if you like wearing these colors, this is not a bad palette. I definitely use this palette and have loved this palette, but the colors are not the ones which I reach for all the time. So Modern Renaissance has been taken over by Soft Glam, I would totally tell you, because okay, there are many warm tones in Soft Glam, there are many, you know, deeper browns in Soft Glam which are even better than the Anastasia's browns, because this is the deepest brown right here, and then these some magenta pinks. These are the only unique colors in Anastasia. And in Glam palette you can actually get a deeper brown similar to that, and a noir shade which is the blackest black, and shimmers in here are even more versatile. I will say they are not just golds, they are having, you know, coppers and pinks, some even another coppery gold. Like this one is like having a little more shimmer to it. From Huda Beauty I have this smoky eye. Okay, this is just a go to for the smoky eyes, obviously. So if I know I'm creating smoky eye, I'll definitely keep it out, and some warm palette. And then this mauve obsessions, if I have some mauves to play with to deepen out the crease, to add some color and all that, then I'll obviously use this. This Peachy from Too Faced is one of my favorite peaches collection. I definitely reach out for this if I need to add some peachiness to the crease, and it definitely works with all the skin tones. These lighter skin, these are for lighter skins, and this deep peach is for deeper skin. I can definitely mix these, you know, 2 rows for like a medium peach. It has taken a backseat, but I definitely love it from the initial purchase. It is one of my like first expensive palette. You know, shimmer, it is not very wet finish. It is also like Too Faced, but a little bit more gravitating towards soft. So this duochrome shade actually has my heart from this palette. Apart from the mattes, you know, and the deeper browns, definitely I love this. I need to use the brush with these golds to have the like highest intensity, you know. Juvia's is pretty decent quality for the price, and their metallics are very nice. I love their metallics because they are spot on. They're not gonna play, they will not budge. That is like a pigment packed together. That is what the quality they have. Mattes are nice, they don't have kickback as well, but they are like similar to Morphe quality in terms of mattes. Also, this is the Magic palette, and this is the Nubian 2, also one of the most used by me for the golds, blues and greens. This is like very nice because because sometimes need some pops of colors in your collection. So this is from Ace Beauty. I got it from BoxyCharm, and this has some unique metallics and a nice beautiful mid-tone peach, and I really liked this. And the metallics are so gorgeous. I mean, I didn't expect this brand to be so good, but when I saw this, I was like, okay, let me take you to my professional drawer because you have some nice collection. Then Natasha Denona. This is just because of these shimmers, guys. Okay, this is a shimmer only palette, obviously. I love this silver. This is such a beautiful diamond kind of shade. A Blink Electric Ice palette. These are all shimmer palettes, shimmer shadows as well, and these are very fragile. As you have seen, these just got broken when I was moving this palette here and there, and I was like not aware until I opened it again. And this red pink paste red, and these like shimmers are so amazing, so buttery soft. That is why it is here. A Zoeva palette. It's an offline palette, and this has some unique shades I have never seen, and have some neutral colors. The mattes are definitely lighter shade and one of the most, you know, least reached one, but I got it from the bottom row. The pigmentation is nice. It is also not having a lot of fallout, so you can like pack it on and get the kind of look you want easily. This is just for teaching purpose because these are like a little difficult to blend than the more like the Huda Beauty one, and I normally do not reach out to them because I have these colors already in my collection, and these are just lying here in case I need to pop on for my teaching purpose or for myself. Now BH Cosmetics, this is, I do not reach out for this yet. This is newest palette I have, but I have used this shimmer, some of the rose colors. This is like a magazine holder. You can definitely keep your palettes in this. So apart from this, everything is here. This is basically what I keep in my lip collection drawer. So clean color palette, really amazing for the price. I mean, I was stunned. They have great quality. So many palettes I will show you are from BoxyCharm. This is a Glam Metals. Okay, so this is like a neutral plus some golds, silver, unique palette. Not the one I reach out for most, just an okay one. Okay, the Jeffree Star, this is definitely a professional quality, but I definitely do not reach out for these colors for professional because I have these colors are here. If I will need a golden, like a proper golden, then only I will reach out for this. Otherwise, I just keep it for shoots and for personal mix purposes. So I got it from Influence. So it's a smoky CoverGirl Naked collection, and these are very soft and so easy to break. As you can see, this one is broken, and that is why, because it was so easy to dip into it. That is the one thing I really don't like about this. Otherwise, the pigmentation was superb. Okay, let's talk about these. I Heart Makeup. This is also just for shoot purposes and teaching purposes because you will see it has a bunch of colors. Little State of Mind is only having the shimmers. You will see from ColourPop, this is the one which is only having shimmers. Otherwise they have like mix of colors. So I got it because it was fascinating to me, but they are a little bit of crumbly, you know, but I mean they crumble a bit, so you need to like press it or use a damp brush or something like that. Tart Rainforest of the Sea palette, not my favorite. These are very boring colors to me. If I just want to use these, then I'll carry this, but these are not very warm, very much neutrals, and not the best pigmentation, I would say. Okay, the black is like a shimmery one, and satin one. I do not use these kind of colors much, so it's just here, not much used by me. Another one from BoxyCharm is the Real Her one. So this one has a lot of your neutral colors as well. Find it boring as well, so it's just here, just here if I need to use it for some day. I have these shelves, and I have like these magazine holders in these, you know, shelves. So you can definitely use your normal shelves. You don't need a mirror ones, or I mean glass ones. So that's one thing. Okay, it's done.